This is not fun at this point. It's just disturbing. All right, this one should be a weird one, dude, because like, Sasaeng, right? The crazy fans. And one, BTS is awesome. Two, I'm going to the concert in Atlanta. But three, I have some direct experience with the crazy fans because I will tell you, and it's not just BTS fans. It's not just BTS. Super Junior, EXO, Twice, Blackpink. Like, I've had some crazies show up on the channel. And when I say crazy, here's what I want you to think about. Like, I may have made like 80, I think I probably have 170 BTS videos, 150, 200, somewhere around there on BTS. I might have done 75 in a row where I was like, this song's the shit. This song's the shit. Oh my God. Because I'm just like, I've never heard these songs before and they're amazing. And then maybe I react to a song and I'm like, oh, no lie. I go, oh, this song's good, but I'm not really crazy about it. Like, it's not doing anything special for me. And in the comments, it's like, you are an idiot. Delete your channel. Why are you doing this? You don't know what you're talking about. And I'm like, damn, y'all. I said 75 songs out of 76 were awesome, and y'all lost your mind on the one song. Go Youngie being a dickhead. Go Youngie, go that way. All right, anyways, so let's see how let's get some documentation from the actual Sasaengs. You say it like that? Is it Sasaeng? Sasaeng? I guess it's gotta be Sasaeng. How else would you say it?
Worldwide popularity these past recent years, with a loyal fan base, international tours, and large presence within multiple platforms, their career is brighter than ever, but along came with it the dark side of the pop industry. Sasaengs. By definition, sasaengs are AWO, tone it down a bit there, you're not wrong, but screw it. In South Korean culture, sasaengs are over-obsessive fans of Korean idol or idols that have engaged in...
I have to edit for the damn cat. Well, if I forget to edit, that's going to be fucking hilarious because my cat just fart sharded on my paper. It's been a decade. Apparently that can happen.
Stalking or other behavior that constitutes an invasion of privacy and or downright harassment. This does not imply that all armies are sasaengs. Sasaengs are just a really heckin' vocal minority. Today, we'll be diving into sasaeng harassment cases inflicted upon our Bangtan boys. We'll be analyzing stories and see how far these people are really willing to go. Ladies and gentlemen, cook up your popcorn and get your coziest blanket. Welcome to the BTS Sasaeng Archive, case number 1. Jungkook's restroom incident. During the 2016 Asian Music Awards held in Hong Kong, the unsuspecting Jungkook was washing his hands inside a public restroom when two Sasaeng fanboys entered in as well. One of them took a photo. Despite Jungkook's protests, he even posted it on Snapchat with the caption OMG finally I meet Jungkook but he say no photo lol. All I can really say is that this boy must have flunked English class if he didn't understand what no photo meant, especially when Jungkook explicitly said it in English. Despite it being seemingly harmless, this counts as invasion of privacy. We should just be relieved that...
Okay, so here, I gotta not take pauses because I don't want to make a 20-minute video on this. And I tend to do that. But here's the really big issue, right? Is that everything is about views, right? I'm making this video because you like BTS. Maybe you like me. Maybe you're interested in the Sasaengs from BTS. Maybe you're interested in seeing me look at it, right? So BTS already made something and you look at them. And now I'm making something about BTS and you look at me. And so like when this douche makes a photo, it's like, look, I got a picture of Jungkook and he said don't take one. The people look at it and we don't really have a way to deal with that because I'm not for censorship. I'm not. But it's also this... can be a dark path.
They didn't go further than that. Case number 2. The Sweden chase. Around May of 2016, BTS took a break and announced on the V app that they were going on a vacation to Norway and Sweden. But amidst having their peaceful break in Sweden, the boys were chased down by a Sasaeng. Some claim that the boys were actually chasing down a taxi, but personally, I don't think that justifies a fan chasing after them, especially as they were carrying heavy bags and backpacks. Another Sasaeng chased down Sugar and documented it with her phone. There are some suspicions of whether this truly was Sugar, but regardless whether this was a joke or not, it wasn't funny. One fan also stalked BTS straight from the airport and followed them intently. There was no aggression, however, and the fan didn't appear to be going too close to them. Whether this was an innocent fan cam or plain stalking depends upon you. Personally speaking,
yeah,
following
it's
someone
not good.
who doesn't want
good.
to be followed is stalking. Yes, there was no aggression, but videotaping their actions without consent is an invasion of privacy.
It's also sad because it's like elitism in a way. Like if you're around whatever you're around that impresses you, right? If you're around a lot of it all the time, it will change how you behave. So like I like live music and live musicians, but when you start being around the scene and you're always around, like every day you're around dozens of people, you know, you're going on stage, even for a small stint, you just get used to it. So like I think if you had, this sounds stupid, but like if you had more access to like celebrity stuff, then you wouldn't lose your mind when you see celebrity stuff.
Considering the fact that they had a camera crew with them, the person filming was better off waiting for a Bangtan bomb than risk invading what should have been their relaxing vacation. On the brighter side of things, the BTS Swedish fan base apologized for these people's actions, albeit this can no longer alleviate the damage the boys went through. It puts the other armies at ease that they feel remorse for the Sasaeng's actions and hopefully would never occur again. Case number 3. V's Gimpo airport pursuit. Around halfway through 2017, V was having a fun vacation in Jeju Island with his best friend, Park Bo-gum. Upon returning, he arrived to Seoul's Gimpo International Airport, where the unsuspecting idol was recognized and intensely chased down by Sasaeng fans. What began as a brisk walk began a full-on dash. The calls of the Sasaengs grew more aggressive. Luckily, his manager guided him swiftly to the safety of his car.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, dude. It's that ridiculous thing about fame and money, which is if you could be like, I'll take $1 million a year and be kind of famous, but that's not a tier they offer. So it's like you need $10 million a year and super famous, and it's like, it's too much. I don't need that much fame. I don't need that much money. Like my favorite, I don't get recognized that often. And what's funny is I don't ever get recognized by K-pop fans. I get recognized by people from my past who see stuff that's going on now or whatever. But my favorite is when someone who I definitely know is like, dude, I've been seeing what you're up to. That's dope. I'm like, well, thanks. That feels good. And then we like have a beer or something and go on about our business. Or when someone I don't know goes, hey, you look familiar. And I'm like, maybe I Ubered you somewhere or something. And they're like, nah, you look familiar. I'm like, that's also cool. But being chased?
Did not give out a statement, but this should be a very important lesson to them on applying more intense security measures. It's a shame that it had to be done thanks to these Sasaengs. Case number 4. J-Hope's sister's friend. Around the early half of 2016, photos from the account user_e circulated around Instagram of selfies with the BTS members. It turned out her name was Lee Yoo-sun, and she was a personal friend of J-Hope's sister. During the whole incident, she was fondly or not so fondly, known as J-Hope's sister's friend. Many sasaengs didn't take too fondly of her as she was bombarded by death threats. She was called a slut for her shirt. Delusional sasaengs said she was filled with plastic surgery and harassed her continuously in the comments and DMs. The toxicity even reached J-Hope's sister, Ju Dawan's account under the name Jiwoo0103. The peak of the verbal abuse was marked when both accounts were set on private. Although BTS was silent during the whole fiasco, many could imagine the disappointment they must have felt on their fan base to attack not just fellow fans, but their own personal family and friends. Since then, many armies have scolded the sasaengs and discouraged their behavior profusely.
Stop it. Get some help.
Lee Yu-sun reacted.
Tell him, Jordan. Hey, why y'all acting up over there? Why don't you just cut it out? Those are my favorite, like, self-help things. Like, do you struggle with addiction or food? How about you just don't?
Activated her old account, but the pictures was already deleted. Ju Dawan renewed her account by the name of Jiwoo103. If there is any takeaway from this whole mess, it's that fans of any celebrity or idol should know that at the end of the day, idols are just humans, and it's human right, like any of us has, to find people to hang out with and have relationships with. Idols aren't property, they're people with futures, dreams, and longings as well, and we shouldn't strip them of that. Case number 5. Manila poster chaos. During the epilogue concert in Manila, chaos broke out as some Sasaeng fans spotted the promotional posters hanging on the upper portion of the walls within the Mall of Asia Arena area. Pictures of these Sasaengs were taken forming a pyramid position to reach the posters. The situation escalated quickly as the crowd grew and became an outright chaos as people held on to their dear life for the posters. The whole scene was dangerous and catastrophic. Hopefully no innocent fan was caught up in the mess and injured. I would assume the Sasaengs wanted the posters as they seemingly appeared as free merchandise, which was insane. You're risking yourself, and this could have been easily remedied by simply buying merchandise from them, thus even supporting
Or getting one of those telescoping grabbing devices that elderly people use. You get some shit off the top shelf. Except for you're going for the top shelf. Free merch.
BTS. Some would counter that it costs money. Well, no shit, but it's far better than stealing what was promotional property and inciting fear on the Bangtan boys from this fiasco. If you saved up for a ticket and want merchandise, you should save up for that too. Case number 6. Headliner photo scandal. Thank you to Thejun Moon for the information below. Link to the blog post is in the description. Headliner, a popular Jungkook fan site, tweeted this photo on March 10, 2017. The photo caption is translated as 170309 transit. There is a breeze over here and the weather is almost as nice as Jungkook. It feels like autumn. American transit is seriously the best. The doors opened and outside the airport. Morning Jungkook, he came walking. The plane ride was long but he seems to be in a good mood. What made this photo concerning was that Headliner was violating Big Hit's rules. You see, only departure and arrival photos of Bangtan are permitted. Headliner took this photo when BTS made an unexpected stop during their transit from Korea to Santiago. This also meant that Headliner had coordinated their individual flight with BTS's so that they could have the same flights as them. Even if this truly happened to be a coincidence, they didn't seem to have innocent motives as they followed BTS and took a picture of Jungkook on a stop that wasn't ever disclosed to the public, albeit this person truly was a sasaeng or was just a person seeking for profit on their idol fan account. The actions this person displayed is nothing less than an obsessive sasaengs. As of March 2018, I scoured their Twitter and have not seen a trace of the photo, which I assume is now deleted. Case number 7. Indonesian airport harassment. Around 2015. BTS arrived from the airport to Indonesia. There they were greeted a little bit too enthusiastically by the Sasaeng fans as they persistently grabbed onto them, trying to get their hands all over the boys. The one who took the most harassment was Jungkook. However, as the Sasaeng fans grabbed onto him, Jungkook increased his pace before downright running to catch up with his other members. Many armies scolded the Sasaengs, telling them to don't touch him.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more! Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop!
Although sasaengs are imminent, it's good to see other armies discouraging their behavior and ensuring the boys' safety and privacy. Case number 8, BTS by Mia.
Dude,
A now deleted
this shit
fan
is
account
crazy.
created by Mia by the name BTS by Mia committed sins akin to headliners. BTS by Mia took pictures of BTS going through security and customs. Although the account has long disappeared, exposure threads from @JungHoseox and @expose_fan sites of the Sasaeng actions are still up. Allow me to read the main points of the posts. Let's start off with photos she takes at the airports. She got really up close and in a personal
Like,
bubble
I don't want to watch anymore. This is not fun at this point. It's just disturbing. You know what it is? It's pressure. That like, if I don't finish the video, then somehow I failed you. Well, if I failed you on this video, one, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But this video is not making me happy about anything. It's not inspiring joy. It's not doing anything that I want a video to actually do. I did want to see, no, let's not bullshit around. I did want to see some crazy fans. I mean, that's what the video is about, right? So like I want to see some craziness. But I don't need 27 examples of fans harassing BTS. Probably 5 would have been good. Are we on like number 8 right now? It's not a good look, and I don't look, I don't know how many reactors or whatever say shit to y'all that I say. Yeah, I want some views. Yes, I want some clicks. Yes, I want some subscribers. Yes, I would like this channel to be something that could actually sustain me so I could do like other cool things in my life and make music or figure out other ways to contribute that you find valuable. But obviously I'm gonna post a video and you're gonna watch it, but there's too much amazing positive shit in the world, and I don't need to chase these videos around. And part of it's just volume, right? As far as amount, which is 3 or 4 incidences a year or per video or something is cool, but I'm stopping here. I think 20 minutes is plenty. Yeah. I feel sorry for these dudes. I feel sorry for anyone who gets mobbed. It's just not. It's not cool. I got mobbed once. One time in my life was I with a group and we got mobbed. And we did not get mobbed by thousands and thousands of people. We got mobbed by maybe 1,000 people. Maybe. Probably more like 700. And since it was the only time it ever happened, it felt cool to say, oh shit, we had to be escorted out the back. They were chasing us. It was me and some friends. We were playing in a group together, just something we put together sporadically. And for some reason, we didn't release any albums or anything. It was just like a competition, it was like a high school competition, but we just destroyed. Like we just leveled. You can't even explain it. It wasn't even that we were that good. It was just the perfect timing of the music we were playing and receptiveness of the audience, plus the level of the competition, and people lost their mind. And we did not make $1. Not $1 off of it. I mean, the best I got was I walked into some fast food places and they're like, I recognize you, and my meal was free. It was like, oh, thanks for, you saved me the $4. But that shit would have been scary and spooky on a daily basis and would have 100% sucked. 100% sucked. So anyways, I feel for BTS. I'm ending this video. If the downvotes need to pour in, let them. I need some more positive shit in my life. Hopefully I will find you there.